Hello.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to some more RPG talk. And we've got two examples of play. In the so yeah. Um, and help in hand. You want to read for us?
I'll read the examples of play, but it's just going to be examples of how you play Pathfinder, and like just an example.
Yeah,
Exactly. The
exactly.
following example is presented to give a better idea how the game of Pathfinder is played. In this adventure, Eric is the GM, Liz is playing Varus, a daring human fighter, James is playing Messira, a deadly elven rogue, and Judy is taking the role of Kyra, a fiery human cleric of Saucerian. I probably mispronounced all of that, but let's continue. The group has just defeated a
Seren
horde of
Ray.
undead.
Seren Ray is the cleric of Seren Ray. Yeah,
Saren Ray.
indeed.
Got it. The group has just defeated a horde of undead that is making its way into the ancient mausoleum. Eric. The entrance to the crypt stands before you, a set of crumbling stairs leading into the darkness. A terrible smell issues forth from the doorway, the stench of old, rotten flesh. Linz. I'm not afraid of foul stench. Think. I draw my sword and ready my shield. Judy, the light of Saren Ray will guide us. I cast my light spell on my religious symbol. Eric. All right. A gloating radiance spills forth, illuminating the stairs. They appear to go down only about 10 feet before opening into the chamber. Puddles of stagnant water fill the cracks between uneven stone tiles. James, I should go first to make sure it's safe. I'm going to draw my rapier and carefully go down the stairs, looking for traps as I go. Sure, but looking for traps is a secret check, so I'll roll for you. What is your perception modifier? I have a +5. Eric rolls a d20 behind the GM screens, hidden from the player's view, and gets a 17 on a die, for a total of 22. More than enough to find a tripwire on the third step. Eric, your caution pays off. You spot a thin wire located at ankle height just above the third stair. James, I point it out to the others and head down. Linz, I followed behind Michelle, avoiding the wire but otherwise keeping an eye out for danger. Judy, me too. Eric, okay, you make it down the stairs and find yourself in the crypt. Ancient wood coffers are arranged around the room, covered in cobwebs and dust. Directly ahead, on the raised dais, is a stone casket adorned with wicked-looking symbols. You can tell that it once wrapped in iron chains, but now twisted links are scattered around the room, along with chunks of what must have been a casket lid. From the damage, it looks like it's shattered from within. Judy, Serene, protect us. I draw my blade in advance. I want a better look at the symbols. Linz. I keep pace with her. I don't like the look of this. James. I think I'll stay back here and hide behind one of the coffers. Eric. Melusine takes cover while you two advance. As you draw near, the scent of rot grows stronger until it's almost overpowering. Suddenly, you see the source of the odor. Rising up from the casket is a nightmarish dead thing. It might once have been human, but it's hard to tell from its withered body. Its flesh is the color of a new bruise, pulled so tight across its bones that it has splits in places. It's hairless, with pointed ears, but worst of all, its mouth is lined with tiny, sharp teeth and a tongue entirely too long. Linz. So, not a friend?
so,
Well, certainly not. It looks poised to leap at you and attack. Roll it for initiative. Valus or Karen need roll perception, while Mercians should roll stealth. Everyone rolls initiative. Lions rolls a 2 for Valus, getting a total of 8. Julie rolls better at Karen, getting a total of 14. James uses stealth for initiative because Mercilin was hiding at the side of the fight. He rolls a 17 for a total of 25. Eric rolls for the undead creature, getting a 12. Eric records all these totals, putting the characters in order from highest to lowest. Looks like Marison gets back first. One other thing is, you're pretty sure it doesn't know you are there. Awesome, James says. For the first action, I want to draw my dagger. For the second, I want to move closer. You can get within 15 feet of it with one stride action. Perfect. For my final action, I'm going to throw my dagger at it. James rolls 8, 13, and adds 8 due to Mercer's skill at throwing daggers for a total of 21, but the range means you take a -2 penalty for a result of 19. Eric consults his notes to learn that the monster has a AC of 18. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. James. Okay, I add extra damage due to sneak attack. Rogues have ability to do extra damage to foes that haven't acted yet in the encounter. This extra damage also applies to attack against enemies that are distracted. James rolls a 1d4 for the dagger, and 1d6 for 6 sneak attack, and he adds 4 for Mercil's dexterity, getting a total of 9. Eric, it hisses as the blade sinks into his shoulder. Hiss. That looks like it can hurt, but the thing doesn't appear to be slowing down. James, that was all 3 your actions. Next up is Kyra. Judy, I think it's undead. What do I know about it? Eric, you can use an action to recall your training about living dead. Give me a religion skill check. Judy rolls a 16, adding +8 to Kyra's religion gives a total of 24. Eric, at first you thought this thing might be a ghoul, which is a type of undead that feasts on flesh of dead. But the terrible smell reveals the truth. The thing is a gas, a more powerful type of ghoul. You are pretty sure that the stench can make you sick, and that its claws can paralyze you with a touch. This is bad, Judy says. I'm going to roll my last 2 actions to cast Bless. You've been blessed. It gives anyone next to me a +1 to their attack rolls. Casting this spell is an activity that requires 2 actions to complete, and it has 2 components. The complex gestures needed to invoke the spell are somatic components, and Kaya's pairs to her deity and verbal components are the verbal components. Eric, okay, the gas leaps from the casket towards the man. The stench of rotting body is absolutely horrific up close. Attempt of fortitude saves. James rolls an 8 for a total of 14. Not quite enough. You gain the sickened condition 1. This is going to give you 1 minus penalty for most of your d20 rolls. Next it lunges you, trying to bite you. Oh no, James says. I use my reaction to nimbly dodge out of the way. Eric rolls a attack roll for the gas, getting a 9 on the dice. Looking at the non-statistics, he adds 11 for a total of 20. Mace's AC is normally 19, but the nimble dodge feat lets her use her reaction to increase her AC by 2 against a single attack. In this case, it turns its attack into a miss. Eric, does a 20 hit you? Nope, just missed. You twist away from the gas as the tongue leaves slimy film on your armor. With a final attack, the undead menace lashes it out with your claws. Eric rolls a second attack with the gas, this time with claws. Normally, this attack will take a -5 penalty, but since the claw has an agile trait, the penalty is only 4. He rolls a 19 on the die, adds 11 for the gill's attack modifier, and subtracts 4, for a total of 26. You may have dodged gas bite, but the thing's bony claws rank across your face. Eric knows this is a hit and rolls a gas claw damage, getting a total of 8. Takes 8 points of damage, and I need you to attempt a fortitude saving throw over numbing sensation spreads from your wounds. James rolls a fortitude saving throw. He gets a 4 on his die, and adding the bonus penalty from his sickened condition, he comes out as a 9. This isn't my day, James says. I don't suppose a 9 is good enough. I'm afraid not. You are paralyzed. Eric notes this Melissa is paralyzed, making her unable to attack. But she'll get a new saving throw at the end of each of her turns to shake off the effect. A dry, cackling, creaking laugh escapes the gas-cursed lips, but at the end of the turn, Varlos, you were the last one to act this round. Linz. About time too. I raise my shield and use my final 2 actions to make a sudden charge. Sudden charge is a fighter's feat that lets Varlos make a move up to twice his speed and attack at the end of his movement. All for only 2 actions. As you try new, the smell is horrific. Attentive fortitude save. After rolling, Lindsay gets a 19 on a fortitude save.
Fortitude.
You fight off nausea.
Yeah. Fortitude.
You fight off your nausea from this thing's stench. Make your attack roll. Lindsay rolls the die and comes out as a 20. I got a 20. That must be a critical success. Your blade hits a vile creature on the neck, dealing double damage. Lynn's rolls 5 on her d8, then adds a 4 because of Valorant's strength modifier. Because it's a critical success, she doubles her total. A mighty 18 damage. That's surely a kill. I'm afraid not. Black Archer runs deep from the wound from its neck, but it only takes turns to look at you. You can see burning hatred in its eyes. Lynn's, uh-oh. That is the end of the first round of combat. The second round begins immediately after this, using the same initiative order as before. The fight is far from over. And
That's
that's an example of play.
that's an example of the play. Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. And then we're on to using this book. Um,
Yep.
should we wrap up the chat there?
We can wrap up the chat, Eric. Just examples of play.
Exactly.
D
Okay.
RPG
Brilliant.
chat.
Okay. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.